All right, my people, welcome to Truth from the UK, your number one Nigerian podcast recorded live from the UK. Yes, here we say the truth and nothing but the truth. So my name is Triple U, and today on this episode, we are going to be talking about something very, very important, something very sensitive that is triggering a lot of people in the entertainment industry, something that has been causing both chaos, something that they've been arguing about. It's been there for a long time, not today. And today I have a very talented artist, a very good artist that is doing well currently. He's someone you need to look out for, and he's currently on his UK tour. So I was able to bring him live on the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly V. Kelly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Kelly V. So Kelly V,
Yes, sir.
how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Welcome to the UK.
I know easy. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Triple U.
All right, okay. So how long have you been in the UK now?
Yeah, I think 3 weeks, about 3 weeks now.
3 weeks. And are we still having you here for a long time, or you just took it, you come on head again?
I think I still have a couple of weeks to spend to be here in the UK, because I still have some cities and some stuff to cover up. So,
Okay, how many cities do you have left?
Okay, I think I have about 6 stops or 5 stops here.
Oh, 6 cities or 5. Okay. All right, so that's Kelly V. Kelly, anyway, let's go through your background first. You are an artist. For me, I would recommend anybody to listen to. You have some fantastic songs, and I think you just dropped a song recently.
Yeah.
Victim, correct. I will not be the victim in Jesus' name.
No, it's a love victim.
Oh, love victim.
Yeah, victim of love. Yeah.
Victim of love.
Yeah.
You know, say me, I get the song for my mistake. I don't know, when we are driving, I was playing
you
it.
played it.
But sometimes, when you hear some kind of things, due to how you are perceived that victim, I started thinking, as an Igbo boy.
You know, get for this one.
Yeah, so what's it all about?
Okay, it's a love story, talking about myself,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the true love story, talking about that moment where you go extra mile for your woman, for whoever you love. So that's all about the song. It's about love, doing extra things, going extra miles, going outside the box for when you love.
Well, that makes you a victim of love.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. How many songs have you now? How many EP? How many? Do you have an album?
Okay, I dropped an EP last year. I took Money and Fame. It has 7 tracks on it. But this release now is just a single.
Oh, just a single. Okay. Are you signed under any record label?
Oh, I got time. I don't know. For now, I don't get anything. Yeah. I just push and
Wait, so all this money where they spend, they chop money. Not the record label money they chop.
Not like it's personal. I'm an independent artist. Also, I started with my mom supporting me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Before she passed on. So
Oh, okay. Because the kind of money where you get, if you tell me,
Baba.
I go come they say, for my mind, say a record label money they chop. Oh.
With the picture small, it's personal, man.
Hey. Now this one go sign record label. Okay, now on a serious note, there's been a lot of controversy, so I just want to go to this direct. Okay, first let me ask you, why are you not signed under a record label?
Okay, if you ask me why, me myself, I don't know why, but I believe maybe the time is not come here, because everything has timing. Maybe I've not gotten there yet, but I'm doing good for myself right now. But I still look forward to more days, bigger days, because not be every record label that they sign. You understand? So I really look up to something big.
So you're waiting for the right time, you are building yourself, getting ready. Is it that you don't want to be like all those artists, uncle sign me now? You want to, get ready, build your brand, so that when you're walking into a record label, you're walking in with a plan, a master plan already. So that you to just be like a collaboration with a record label, you guys like a JV, joint venture, and you support each other. Is that what you're trying to do, or you still looking, or you've not seen the right one? Which one?
Okay, myself, I think just like you said, I'm building myself, because at the end of the day, a record label also needs someone that has a fan base, someone that have started something. They will not just carry you like a baby and start. You have to build up a fan base too for yourself. And for the meantime, while the deal has not come, you need to be doing something. You need to be feeding your fans. You need to be cooking music, doing music, good music. So I just do and they push and they go small. But if they come, I go sign. But if he sign me, a big man for London. If he sign me, yeah. So that's it.
I don't know as I want to take it. You are rich. whether you want to code them or not. Me, I get money, so if I see people get money, I didn't know. So you are rich, eh? Do you really need a record label with all the money where you get? Like, do you really think it's still necessary to have a record label?
No, I don't get money. I dey push that. I dey push.
No, me they talk to you now. No be another person. Me no say you are rich. Do you really need a record label, or you think you just gather some people and give them work? Say, oh yeah, do this for me, do this, promote this music.
Okay, I need deal. It depends on the deal. It depends on who is coming for me. Because I've actually done a lot for myself.
Okay, that's fair enough. Let's talk about the general music industry, because there's a lot of issues between record label owners and artists. Most cases artists complain record label don't treat them well, they are giving them peanuts. Some will say they are not pushing them. But the major issue have been sharing formula. Now, we've seen a lot of artists, a lot. I don't want to start calling them. It did not start today. Since 2000, early 2000s, this whole thing of record label boss and the artist has been going back and forth. So what is your take? What do you think is the reason why these people cannot really work together for a long time? Highest 2, 3, 4 years, they're already separated. Why? What do you think is the problem?
First of all, I know that nothing lasts forever.
Okay.
So, but what I see there is greed, and personally, myself, I know that people change. You understand? Change is constant, and there are some persons that cannot keep to agreement, even outside the music box. You understand? Music industry, people can disappoint you, betray you. So I feel like maybe it's just a personality or a character. Character-wise, the artist's character comes into, because at the end of the day, you see this label, they invest, they put in enough money for your craft, for you to get ahead, But go good. Even if it's the artist that is investing in someone's career, you will see that it will get to a point, those issues will still come up. So I feel like it's a personal thing, it's a character-wise. So because we still have artists that maybe they got signed and at the end of the day they left the label without no crisis, no fight. Yes. But the issue keep coming up, this fight and the record label boss and the artist, because I think it's character-wise. People have different character, and they want, when the fame comes, they want a larger share. They want to be the boss on their own. And
okay, there is this normal phrase that local phrase or general phrase that Nigerian artists they normally use once they blow. They use it against their record label. They will not say, why monkey go they walk, babu go they chop. Do you really think at that point it's an issue of monkey they walk and babu they chop?
No, because at the point before you get the fame, you needed someone to invest in you, So you cannot call that person baboon, because that person has actually invested his own money in you. And mind you, there are other talents out there that they could pick, but they saw potentials and decided to invest. I'm not saying the artists are 100% wrong or the label bosses are 100% wrong, but you as an artist should still consider that this person saw potential, they believed in you and invested. In anything or any decision you take, you should always put that first, that these people helped me, they gave me this ladder. You understand? So because myself, I need to even put money first, you understand? Because you need to get that fame, people need to know, you have to be branded, and these people put in all the work, branding, so it's a whole lot. Me, I know they carry put money for all those artists and labels, because me, I don't get expert, I never sign me, you understand? But I feel like it's character-wise.
Okay, now, if we have 100 Nigerian artists that have left a record label, like out of that 100, 98 left with grudges. Yes. Yeah? It's been a norm now that artists must live with grudges in Nigeria. What do you think should be put in place between record label owners and artists to stop this? What are they supposed to do from the beginning? Because you see, it even happened as far as gospel artists.
Yes.
You understand? This is now, yes. So this is not just now the secular industry. Yes. This is now both gospel and, in fact, it's a general thing. What do you think they need to put in place?
Okay, if you ask me, like I said earlier, it's character, like it's personal. These persons, the artists and the record bosses, the record label bosses, they have their own personal character. If you meet someone that is a kind person, if two persons that are not greedy, that they are not putting money first, they value their relationship and whatever thing they built together, they will not fight. So if you ask me if there is a way to curb it, I don't even know it to talk, because at the end of the day, we have the court to always,
Yes, but I think from my own perspective, the first issue is the contract.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the first issue is the contract.
Yeah.
Now, and the second issue is the law, because our justice system doesn't work. Because if there is a proper contract and you sign this contract, then why would you after 2 years, your circumstances changes and you feel that the contract is null and void because you feel you are now bringing more? than the this thing. So do you think there is something artists should do about the contract before signing? They should read it properly. They should maybe get a proper lawyer or whatever to stop that.
Okay, at the end of the day, these people that are having issues, that are having this crisis, the crisis that is going on between record label bosses and the artists, most of them, they do have contracts that are signed. Most of them have, you see an artist that will sign a 10-year contract, but before the 10 year, maybe 5 years or 3 years after, maybe he has gotten fame and he wants to terminate the contract. It's not done that way, you understand? So these people that are having issues, it's not like they don't have a contract, they have contracts. But you see, they go beyond it. They want to jump on it. They want to because they have money, they have influence, and most of the time the record bosses don't have fame and followers to speak out that will speak for them. So it's crazy. Me myself, I'm an artist, so I'm not like going against the musicians or saying they are always wrong. Or the record
But you are a business owner. You might not be an artist, but you own a lot of businesses, and you know what it takes to invest in business. I know that every investment, the end product should be returns. Yeah. I think that's the part now that artists need to be business oriented. They shouldn't mix sentiment and business. And also, if you know you are too good, you feel you see you now, you are doing it on your own. Now, when you are going to sign with any record label now, you can give your terms as of them because you have done the foundation, you have done the basics. Some of these artists, they are just street singing, going to. I could remember somebody like Lighter. Lighter used to come to my comedy club, like when I used to do all those comedy nights in bars. Yeah, men they are go Palace way. He used to come. Then we call him Opeyemi. He'll compete and he'll win. In fact, he normally win even ahead of rappers. Him and Mazi Aja, they do come to my rap battle. Though he doesn't rap, but he most times win the rappers. You understand? Now he was hungry. He was ready to accept anything as of them. Now they give contract out of hunger, they sign. Now when you now see that okay, you have fame, like you said, now you feel you can, your voice will be louder than the record label bosses. You feel you can stand against them. But another angle to this is the record label owners also need to stop doing contract that will exploit the artists. You understand? Because when artist is hungry, they can sign anything. To be honest. So to be fair to every party is maybe they do a contract when you are, because the boss that time has all the card. Do a contract that will be favorable in the next 10 years because you consider growth of this artist. I don't know if you understand. Let there be a clause that will be added. Maybe if you reach up to this point of fame, we increase your revenue, your share to this. If you get to this target, maybe give them target.
Or a means of agreement review.
Yes, review agreement. Okay, that's like the clause I'm saying. Okay, if you get up to this level, we'll take you up to this level too in terms of your contract, in terms of your agreement. Maybe that will work. Because you don't just sign a 10 years constant contract with somebody that is on the floor now, and you don't expect it. I think that's what is happening.
Yes, it's very bad, It's very bad. But I think, just like I said earlier, it's personal. Some people have greed, even the record bosses, they have greed. But for me, if I have an opportunity today to work with any record label, I'll put the relationship first. You understand? I'll put the relationship first. And even if we want to go, like maybe at the end of our deal, I'll make sure there is no problem, no fight, no worries. Because at the end of the day now, we will still leave this thing. You will not reign forever. You understand? Yes. You will not reign forever. And maybe you as an artist that got signed today might want to sign someone tomorrow. So what if those things reflect?
Because look at Olamide now. Olamide as an artist before is now a record label boss. There are many artists that have become record label. Okay, now let's talk about this now. About, if I'm not exaggerating, about 90% or 80%. Okay, let me not say 90. About 70% of artists that left record label in Nigeria, they ended up struggling or even fading away. What do you think is the reason? Why?
Okay, so that is where I said that is where the greed comes in. You cannot invest the money personally if it's coming from your pocket. You cannot invest. You cannot pull out that money from your account, from your bank account, to push your song, to push your craft. But these record label bosses are doing it regardless. They are doing it, So when they leave the label, if your record label is shooting a video of 40 million or 20 million for you, you see an artist want to go and use a director that maybe charges below that amount.
Okay. Their standard will drop.
Yes, the standard drop. So it is only out of 90, 100%. I think it's only 30% of the artists that have left the record label.
Yes.
With no zero crisis that are still doing well because of that greed. You cannot spend that money.
But that's a very good angle because now, okay, let me ask you. Let's have an insight now as a musician. This is your latest song. This Victim. Yeah. How much did you pay the producer?
Okay,
Who produced it first?
Okay, it was Nip Keys.
Nip Keys. Is it not the same Nipkeys that produced one of the tracks in Burna Boy's?
Yeah,
28 grams.
Yeah,
Wow.
He works with David. Nipkeys is top notch.
He produced your song?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Over
So
20 years now.
how much did he charge for this particular song, Victim?
I think $5,000.
$5,000.
Yeah.
I think I have Mr. here. I will start producing. Are you serious?
Yeah.
$5,000.
$5K. Now my man.
That's almost 10 million.
Yeah, he charges more than that.
Wow. Oh, that means he discounted it because of you have been working for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you. Like your music video, I know you did music video for Wanyoma, which you shot in London. I think so.
Yes.
I was there during the
yeah.
period with Sabinus here. Now let me ask this. How much did the director charge you to shoot that video in London?
Okay, everything I think was around £11,000. Yeah.
Well, I could have recorded it, man. £11,000.
Yeah, for everything.
Over 20 million.
Yes.
But do you know when artists mention this figure that they shot video with this amount, people doubt them.
You go price that. But the good thing is that they will tell you they can actually work with what you can afford. You understand? But there are people that have a rate card, they don't work below this amount. So if you want something good, you have to.
What's the title of that song that
Wanyoma, yeah.
Wanyoma. $11,000. Pounds, sorry,
Yeah,
not even dollars.
yeah.
It's not brother of dollar.
Yeah, and excluding a whole lot. Maybe before the end of the day, and like before you call it a rap, you spend other.
Oh boy. Now, guys, you understand what's going on here now. This is why you see these artists struggle, because the quality of everything they do drop. They cannot afford the type of money that these record labels splash out.
Yes, that's it.
Wow. Music is not an easy business. Thank God for look at my studio. 2 mic, 1 mixer, 1 TV on the background.
Man, you need to set up a label. Now you get London or lot.
I need to set up a label.
Set up a label.
No, these boys when they smoke it, go where be artists come beat me. Waiting because I record label. Baba, my own are to carry phone tell people if you come to London, if you come to UK, okay. Now, Kelly V, to be honest, you've really changed a lot of things in my head, because I've been really thinking what is going on with artists and record label and why they struggle when they leave. I've never thought of this particular dimension you took me to now, about that ability to splash out that money and do the need. Because see, I remember when I was working with Rainbow FM, when I normally do program with the Dawn on Rainbow FM, I could remember artists do come there. When they drop new song, they come there. Some of them give some broadcasters as much as 200, 300,000. This was around 2016, 17, 18. You understand?
Okay.
As much as 200,000, 300,000 just for them to be playing their song on radio. And some of them do go to up to 10, 15 radio stations. There was a time in around 2015, 16. I have this friend called Empire Record or something. You understand? I have this friend, he owns one Empire record. So he signed one artist then. He was pushing the artist, spending money. When the artist released song in 2015 or so, he paid Basketmat as of then 250,000 to retweet the song that not just OK.com posted. 250,000 to retweet. That was in 2015 though. Yeah. 2015, 250,000 was my prayer point. Say, if I can be worth this money, I go relax. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that was a very huge money as of then. Yeah. That was what was paid to Basketmat just to retweet the song.
The link, yeah. It's PR, like this my song I just released, Victim. We had a rollout plan. I spent over $15,000.
$15,000 to roll it out.
Yeah.
Which distributors are distributing it?
It's under Sony.
Sony, oh.
From Europe. So what they do is that if they know you're an independent artist, they attend to you differently.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they know you're coming from a label, you are a label artist, they attend to you directly because they know everything is on. They can be sued.
Yes.
So the OAPs, the media personals, and everybody that has to do with that.
Yes, all the PR circle.
Yeah, they treat independent artists differently. But they treat label artists differently. Because the label, you don't want to mess with the label.
Yes.
So that's another wing we should consider being an independent artist.
All right, Kelly V, I know you have a lot of cities still to touch down. I just have to trap you here small. I know say your work had too long. All this the songs you just dropped, where can we find it?
Okay, they're on all digital platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Play, Deezer, Shazam.
So where do we find you on social media?
Okay, at I'm Kelly V.
Then, I'm Kelly V. Okay.
Yeah, at I'm Kelly V.
Okay.
VW.
Oh,
then Twitter at I'm Kelly V too. Everywhere I'm Kelly V. Facebook is just Kelly V.
All right, so guys, in conclusion, I will say from my own end, this thing between record label and the artist is actually a very big concern that need to be treated, because it has destroyed a lot of talent. It has caused a lot of issues. Some even might have lost their life in the process, but we might not know. You understand? Because when it comes to dealing with finance, people can go to extra mile, you know. But based on what Kelly V just revealed to me today, or how he has opened my eye, I've seen that yes, no, I've known for a long time that yes, record bosses, they put a lot of money, but I've been struggling to understand why artists struggle when they leave the record label. But now it has, as in the picture is clear now in my head, because when you are spending your money, it's difficult. You know, when my papa, they sponsor me go school, then to chop in money, they be like say nothing. But when I become independent, they spend my money. I understand say life no easy. So that is why you see, okay, you heard him for, what's the name of that producer again that produced your song? Nip Keys, to produce his song, one track, £5,000. So how many of these, $5,000, how many of these artists can afford $5,000 after they leave their record label? This is just to produce the song. Is it both production and mastering?
No, mastering is different.
Mastering is different. And how much with that one?
Mastering is $800.
$800.
Miss God, yeah.
Miss God. Now, that is $5,800 gone. This is not music video. They will still shoot music video. Yeah. The other music video he shot in London here cost £11,000. I saw the day they shot the video. We were together before they left, but because of my engagement, I couldn't go with them. You went with Sabinus that day. Yeah. Yes. So that music video cost £11,000. So calculate now, music video production and mastering has taken about £17,000. £17,000 don't go, because if you add other miscellaneous, it don't reach like £17,000. This £17,000 is 30-something million. Yes. Gone. They never start PRO. Do you know that PR is still more expensive than this one we mentioned now? Yes. To promote the music in fact, that's the main money. So to push just one music, you might need to spend more than 50 million at least for people to hear the music. Then when somebody spend that type of money, you expect them to now answer monkey the word babu the chop. On the other hand, record label owners, give room in the contract for growth. It's very, very important. Make room for growth, because growth is constant. Unless you are promoting an artist and you don't expect the artist to grow. These artists, they sign contract when they are hungry, when they are suffering. They will get fame. They will see better lawyers than the one that wrote that thing, that will interpret or see loopholes with the new legislation. Because there will be new legislation that will change some laws that existed in that contract. So they will be able to afford better lawyers. They will be able to think differently with a relaxed mind. They will be exposed. People will advise them. So when you are making a contract as a record label owner, please make room for growth, so that let there be a clause that if you attain this height, we adjust your share, your income, the way we treat you and everything to this. Let everybody be accommodated, so that this thing will not continue, because it's destroying a lot of artists. Because one of the worst things that will happen to a human being is for it to be here and go back here. That's why I see most of them, once they leave, because they are not meeting up to the standard, they cast the Range Rover and everything they've been moving with. You take it from them, they are now moving with Big Daddy or all those Lexus.
And some other times, you meet some artists. Like I have some few guys that used to complain that the label boss always tell the media personality not to give them, because they are the bosses. So they don't give them, they don't plug them.
Please, record label owner, when artists leave, if you can, I know it's painful. As an investor, you are losing money, but just pity them. Let them shine. Let God bless you. They go. You understand? Let them shine. Don't stop stopping them from shining. A comedian told me once, I will never see money make it in life, but thankfully I'm richer than him now. That's how God works. You understand? Yes, so allow people to grow. The sky is too big. As he leaves, that's why I love Don Jazzy. If you leave, he pick another person and blow the person. You understand? Don't tell people to stop promoting them. Leave them. Let them go. Artists, you too, if you want to leave, don't leave with too much gra-gra. Yes. Just cool down. Find a level ground and leave with cool mind. Everybody will be okay. You understand? Everybody will be okay. So Kelly V, man, thank you so much. I appreciate. So we're going to jam the song with the support as much as we can. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Peace.
All right, guys. See you in the next episode. Yeah.